items including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising.
Once again, everybody, welcome back to the VUP Complex. Great day for basketball here because we're hosting John A. Logan, the number 2 team in the region, team that's been our nemesis over the past several seasons. And we have a 25-game home court winning streak on the line here today. 2014, they came in here, knocked us off, and ended our second 52-game home court winning streak at that time. We built a 47-28 second-half lead before the Blue Storm had a late run on Wednesday night, getting within one possession in the final minute of the game. Neither team shot the ball well from the floor. VU hitting 35%. We struggled at the free throw line for just 61% and committed 10 second-half free throws. Those are not good equations facing a hot team like Logan today. I spoke with Coach Todd Franklin earlier. The big game today against John Logan as we start the second round robin of the Region 24 schedule. Down there on December the 10th, we scored 87 points. We were a really hard-fought game and played well, but we gave up 80 points. The rebounds were also even. I think we have to do a better job defensively at rebounding today.
We have to do a better job defensively, keeping them off the free throw line. It was an interesting whistle that night, and they shot 36 free throws in the ball game. A lot of them early. We played under heavy duress with really bad foul trouble. You know, we had Callaway and Dayton Williams hardly played in the first half. A number of things there. We've got to find a way to keep them off the line. And if we can do that, then I like our chances, but that's difficult to do because they really attack the basket. During their point guard is drawing an incredible amount of fouls. He's looking to get fouled. He's driving in there to be fouled. We just got to do a good job with it. Hopefully the whistle is something that doesn't reward, diving in and allows you to guard.
Wednesday night, we seized control in the second half, had a 19-point lead. I was disappointed with the way we let it slip away, and it got too close at the end.
Well, our energy offensively has not been very good. I thought we played okay against Wabash Valley. We just missed free throws, and Dayton did not have a good game. So for the rest of it, we were pretty good. I thought defensively and rebounding we were fairly well at SWIC, but our offensive energy, snap, just wasn't there, and it wasn't there anywhere. I mean, we just had to find a way to get buckets. We had found a way to get up to a lead, and then we just, kind of shut down even more. So hopefully today we got more snap and pop. We made a couple of alterations in how we're going to try to attack things, and, but players got to make plays.
John Logan has some good numbers statistically. They've got several guys who can really score.
Oh, yeah, they're going to score. They can score the ball. They shoot the ball pretty well. But what they do is they spread that thing and they attack. And they're going to set those little side screens. Sometimes it's a naked side ball screen on the short side. Sometimes they go into little zoom actions and get multiple side screens on it. But bottom line is they're going to try to attack you off the bounce. McDaniels is going to shoot a few jump shots. Justice Decker is going to shoot a few jump shots. But Eves and Doring are going to attack you off the bounce. 5-man is going to score off of screen and rolls. He's going to get off the generosity of others, and they're doing a the attack of the ball, and it comes off ball screens. It comes off transition where they push the ball hard, and they'll push it with anybody. They really play without really playing with a point guard. Everybody handles it. They all attack. It attacks on one-on-one play. I mean, it's all the above. If we can contain the ball, then we got a pretty good chance. If we don't contain the ball, then, we better be awful good offensively.
Got to defend the home court. We have a 25-game home court winning streak. 2014, they came in here and ended our 52-game home court winning streak. So hopefully we're up for this game today, and then the kids know the importance of it.
Well, I mean, it's the next game for us, man. I mean, we're supposed to win every game. Every game is a big game for everybody else. And, someday somebody will get us maybe. But, it's no different for us. Now, they keep accumulating. They get later in the year, they're gonna appear bigger. But they're big because for 21 games we've handled our business. And we'll try to handle it again today.
Coach, same lineup?
Yeah, we'll go with the same lineup, start the game. We'll see how it goes. But, I think we'll play a little bit more snap and bounce today, but we'll see.
Good luck. I have to talk to you after the game.
Thanks, Dave.
That's the comments of Dan Sparks. Back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Welcome back. 16 of the NJCAA top 25 teams in action today, including number 2 ranked Snow Utah playing at 4th seeded Southern Idaho. Nick Nielsen is on top of the action with today's Nielsen File report.
Welcome to the Nielsen File. A terrific and impactful day of junior college basketball awaits. Number 1, Vincennes hosts John A. Logan. During the second semester, the Volunteers look like they can beat anyone in the country. Another team that has transformed their season is number 23, Three Rivers. Injuries hurt their cause early, but they are healthy and look the part today. The Raiders are now 17-5 and travel to Mineral Area today. No game is bigger in the JUCO landscape than number 2 Snow hosting number 4 CSI. CSI defeated Snow earlier this month in Twin Falls. This game ensures that at least 3 of the top 5 teams will have suffered defeat this week, as number 3 Northwest Florida lost against number 12 Tallahassee on Wednesday, and number 5 Midland lost to unranked Western Texas on Thursday. The Blazers are in the midst of their toughest stretch of this season, but a win today would be incredibly impactful in securing a top 8 national seed for the national tournament in Hutchinson, Kansas. Dave will continue the pregame show after this 60-second timeout.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Welcome back. Right now, they've paused the warm-up, and we're going to have the recognition ceremony for the 1965 VU basketball team, the NJCAA champions, the first of our 4 national titles on a team led by Dan Sparks and Larry Cobb. Dan, of course, was originally from Bloomington, came to Vincennes University before the start of the 64-65 season, joined the basketball team and helped lead them to the first national championship. Larry Cobb was from Vincennes. Larry was here for his second year in 65. He averaged 11 points his first season, 18.5 his second season. He was the second leading scorer on the 65 national championship team behind Matt Shields, who averaged 20.9 points a game. Cobb moved on to play at Southwestern Louisiana in Lafayette. Dan Sparks averaged 18.5 points a game, third on the team in scoring in that championship year, and then 17 points a game the following season. He scored 1,027 points in 2 years, 31st on the all-time VU list. Then he went on to Weber State. He coached at Vincennes from 1979 through 2005 with 706 Trailblazer wins. He went on to coach at Wabash Valley, and his 869 coaching wins is 8th on the all-time JUCO coaching list. Only 2 active coaches are still chasing wins, and that's Jay Harrington at Southwestern Illinois and Pat Smith at Moberly. And now let's tune into Marty Quackenbush for today's ceremony.
University proudly pauses to honor one of the most historic teams in our athletic tradition. During the 1964 and 65 season, the Vincennes University men's basketball team finished the season with 28 wins and 6 losses overall, and capturing the first national championship in school history. A milestone that helped shape the championship legacy we celebrate today and setting a standard of excellence that still defines Vincennes University basketball. So at this time, we invite you to direct your attention to the video board for a special tribute honoring the 1964-65 Vincennes University men's basketball national championship.
Basketball was defined by fundamentals, discipline, and teamwork. At Vincennes University, those principles shaped a team that would leave a lasting mark on the program's history. The Trailblazers entered the season with a clear identity, tough defense, unselfish play, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Through conference play and into the national tournament, Vincennes faced the best junior college teams in the country, led by standout performers like Dan Sparks, Larry Cobb, Nat Shields, Bob Pritchett, and Bill Olson. The Trailblazers combined size, skill, and composure when it mattered most. When the season reached its conclusion, the result was unmistakable. Vincennes University, national champions. The 1965 championship team became the foundation of a proud tradition, one that would help define Trailblazer basketball for generations to come. This was more than a season. It was the beginning of a legacy. In 1965, college.
This afternoon, we are honored to recognize several members of that championship team who are with us. So Trailblazer fans, please welcome to center court a cheerleader who embodied the spirit, pride, and energy of the 1965 national championship team, Peggy Richards-Soule. Trailblazer fans.
Dan, where were you in 1965?
Sixth grade.
Sixth grade. I listened to the championship game in the driveway of my home in Bicknell. I was home for the weekend from leave on a weekend pass from the Army in Fort Harrison, and I listened to the game, never thinking I would be here today.
It's fantastic.
Trailblazer fans, please welcome to center court a 6'3" sophomore forward on the 1965 national championship team from Fort Branch, Indiana, Fred Keister.
Fred Keister played in 28 games in that 64-65 team. Glad to see him here today. Unfortunately, many of the members of that team have passed away, and there were others who were not able to get here due to weather and other conditions. That's been 61 years ago. So.
On the 1965 national championship team from Patoka, Indiana, Bill Simmons.
Bill Simmons played in 19 games on the 64-65 team.
Trailblazer fans, please welcome to center court a 6'7" freshman center on the 1965 national championship team, a repeat national champion as the assistant coach in 1972, the head men's basketball coach at VU from 1979 to 2005, the all-time winningest coach in Indiana basketball history, a 2000 NJCAA Hall of Fame inductee from Bloomington, Indiana, Dan Sparks. Dan had 869 career wins. Only 7 coaches in junior college history has had more wins. We also proudly salute all members of the 1964-65 National Championship team: Larry Bernardi, Larry Cobb, Jim Housel, John Olson, Bob Pritchard, Roger Ritchie, Paul Robertson, All-American Nat Shields, Steve Snyder, Kenny Watson, and Randy Weber, along with 3-time national champion head coach Alan Bradfield. Trailblazer fans, this championship didn't just define the season. It launched a tradition. On behalf of Vincennes University and Director of Athletics John Meeks, please stand and make some NOISE some noise as we honor the team that set the standard for generations to come. The 1964-65 Vincennes University men's basketball national champions. Once a Trailblazer, always a Trailblazer.
What do you think, Dan? Pretty impressive.
Fantastic. I am very impressed, yes.
I mean, my relationship with Dan goes back to when he first came back to Vincennes to be the head coach and took over the program, and he's actually my neighbor for many, many years. So we not only talk basketball, we talk cars and about everything else you can think of around the corner from where we live from each other. Good win for the Lady Blazers earlier today. You got the recap?
Yep, sure did.
Okay.
Great game, David. They, of course, improved their mark to 14-7 overall on the season. They're 6-1 now in Region 24 play. They had 5 ladies in double figures. They were led in scoring by Nat Dixon with 14. Also, Jennifer Richter had 13 points. Zion Hayes picked up 12 in that contest. And 2 ladies with 11 points in that contest. Talia Heron had 11, and Imani Washington had 11. Imani had 3 trays in the third quarter of that ball game. So a very impressive win for our Vincennes University Lady Trailblazers. And as I said, they improved 14-7 overall on the season. 6-1 in Region 24 play. And now we head down to Lincoln Trail this Wednesday.
Actually, I think it's up to Lincoln Trail.
Oh, okay.
If you go down to Lincoln Trail, Dan, you're going to miss it by a few miles.
I'll take the long way around.
5:45 will be the airtime for the women's game. Tip-off at 6. Men's game will follow at 7. We'll be back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Linux systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant at 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features chicken sandwiches and tenders, cheese curds, and onion rings. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Emge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in Southern Indiana and Southern Illinois. The FC Tucker MG office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street, formerly United Insurance Services, serving Southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903 by representing Auto Owners Insurance Company, among many other carriers. They can be reached at 882-3560 or online at walkerhughes.com.
Starting lineups are underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service, 3rd and Vigo, downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC. First of all, for the John A. Logan Volunteers, Marcus Eves, 6'4" sophomore, Madisonville, Kentucky, 14.3, 5.8 rebounds a game. Justice Decker, 6'6" freshman from Louisville Manual, 7.9 points, 3.9 rebounds. Christian Dorr, 6'2", redshirt freshman, a redshirt from Morehead State. He averaging 14.9 points, 4.2 rebounds a game. Cameron McDaniels, a 6'5" freshman from Louisville Jeffersontown High School, the leading scorer at 15.9 a game, 4.6 rebounds. The fifth starter, Alexander Bryant, 6'8" freshman from New York City, at just under 5 points and 3 rebounds a game. Eves, Decker, Dorr, McDaniels, and Bryant, the starters for John A. Logan. For the Trailblazers today, Dre Vassar, 6'1" freshman from Louisville Trinity, 14.8 points, 4.5 rebounds, 6.9 assists. Jalen Callaway, 6'3" sophomore, Chicago Lincoln Park, 13.3 points, 3.6 rebounds. Dayton Williams, 6'4" sophomore, Louisville Butler, averaging 16.7 points, 8.4 rebounds. Prince Ojukwu, 6'4" sophomore from Toronto, Canada, 5.1 points and 5.5 rebounds a game. And Lorenzo Malanini, 6'8", freshman from Lonato del Garda, Italy. It'll be Vassar, Callaway, Williams, Ojukwu, Malanini, the starters for the Blazers. The officials for the game today are Brian Washer from Radcliffe, Kentucky. It'd be Jackson Strong from Evansville, Indiana, Greg Renegarby from Addyville, Illinois, and Sean Lee from Decatur, Illinois. Trailblazers starting lineups underwritten by First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road, 2612 North 6th Street, and the ATM service, 3rd and Vigo in downtown Vincennes. First Vincennes Savings Bank, member FDIC, back in 1 minute.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at uvalarvincennes.com. Uvalar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Nice crowd on hand. Could have been bigger given the weather conditions and also the fact that the parking lots around the campus are an absolute nightmare. I really appreciate the people that came out. We'll have the presentation of the national anthem and then the starting lineups from Marty Quackenbush to the crowd. Vincennes in the white uniforms. John Logan black trimmed in blue.
Davies Community Hospital registered nurse Carla Sims.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
Outstanding. This is the 57th meeting between Vincennes and John Logan. We've won the last 4 games with the Blazers on top, 35-21 overall, including the 87-80 win at Carterville back on December the 10th. We are 17-7 against the Volunteers here at the PE Complex. Logan threatens our 25-game home court winning streak and has been the spoiler before, ending a 52-game home court win streak in 2014. Blazers hit the road next week, playing at Lincoln Trail Wednesday night, then traveling to Shawnee 1 week from today. Coming up next, it's the Trailblazers and the John Logan Volunteers, live from the PE Complex. I'm Dave Hunter. I'll return after this 2-minute timeout on WVUB.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Bell Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. Their Washington location features a drive-thru. More information is available online and through their app.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association, presenting the Alumni Community Series of performances and connecting generations of trailblazers. Find us on Facebook. Stay connected, share your trailblazer pride, and learn how your passion can create a lasting impact. Because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
With the introductions out of the way, we're going to have basketball here at the PE Complex. Hoping the Trailblazers come up with a doubleheader win today after the Lady Blazers won earlier. Beating the John A. Logan women, they're keeping pace with Swick in second place in the region standings. Vincennes will attack the basket at my right in the first half of the game, as always, here at the PE Complex. John Lee will step in, put the ball in play. Here we go, Logan and Vincennes. This should be a good one. Ball is in the air, tipped and controlled by the Volunteers. First possession. Cameron McDaniels came up with it, flips the ball back. This is Dorr. Dorr will drive across the baseline, nearly threw it away. Good read there by Ojukwu to knock the ball out of bounds. It stays with Logan. Only 10 seconds off the shot clock. Deep in the right corner. Dorr inbound the ball. This is tough. Comes into Decker to Bryant. Bryant works his way through the lane. Now backs it out. Here's a sweep to the left. Elbow jump shot is in the air. It is no good. Rebound taken down by Vincennes. That shot was by Dorr. Rebound by Callaway. Here we go. Dre Vassar out front. Looks to be a man-to-man by Logan to start the game. Dre will drive the right side. Gets the ball to the baseline, now backs it out. Dayton Williams fakes left, wings the ball off left to Callaway. Callaway rotates to the lane, now spins it back out to Vassar. 7 to shoot. Here's Vassar. He'll drive it up inside, feeds the ball deep outside. Here's a 3 ball by Callaway. No good off the iron. He had to rush the shot, mishandled the ball. Rebound by Dorr. Across the timeline. Feeds the ball right side to Daniels. Daniels brings it up. He'll take the long jump shot. Shot no good by Cameron Daniels. Rebound by Ochugwu. Here we go again. Vassar up on the point. Being defended by Dorr. Works the ball down with the dribble between the circles. Feeds it right to Ochugwu. He'll take the ball inside and got bottled up. Feeds it back out to Williams for three. No, strong left. Rebound by Malinini. Malinini will try to back his way in. He'll work Bryant down inside. Spins back to his left, and the ball is deflected. He's got it back. Comes to Ojukwu. Here's a lob inside, and he threw it away. Here's Dorr. Dorr will pick it off. Lead pass. McDaniels inside. Lays it up and scores. First basket by Cameron McDaniels. He had 19 in the game against us earlier this season. Nearly 2 minutes in. This is Vassar being hounded by Dorr. It's going to be physical. He'll drive left. Vassar backs outside the circle. Now they know Ojukwu. He'll drive the ball inside the circle. Bounce pass left. Callaway. He'll work it down to the lane. He'll drift to the right. Now then Malinini. Malinini will back his way in. He'll post up and backs it out. Here's Ojukwu for three. Shot no good. Rebound grabbed down by Marcus Eves. First time he's touched the ball. Quickly across. Eves with the left hand drives the left side of the lane. Deep left. Here is Decker for three. Got it. Justice Decker had just 3 points in the earlier game against us. It's 3-2 Logan. Ball comes into Vassar. Vassar in the lane, works his way down and scores. 5-2. Logan has the lead. They've got the scoreboard messed up. Here's a jump shot right side by Eves, off no good, all alone. Ojukwu on the rebound. Clears it off to Vassar. Quickly down, fires the ball left side. Callaway catches it along to the left side. Now backs away. Beats it low to Malinini, through his legs out of bounds. It will be Logan basketball. But the way things are going, we stand to be the number 1 seed in the region tournament. Logan could match up at number 2. Starts on March the 9th at Wren Lake. Out front, here's Eves with it, stands, holds the ball up with his palm. Now then, will drive the ball, push the ball right side. Controlled by Bryant. Now they feed it back out for the reset. Near the big circle, this is Marcus Eves. Eves will drive left, pulls up at the elbow. There's a jump shot for three. Shots in and out, no good by Cameron Daniels. Rebound by Callaway. Quickly across. This is Vassar. He'll fight his way across the lane. Pulls up, gets under Decker, puts up the shot. Can't roll it down. Rebound taken down by Bryant. Bryant scoops the ball off to McDaniels. He'll cross the timeline. Daniels will drive the right side, whips it out, throws it away. This is Callaway, 2-on-2. And now they nearly take it away, but a foul called on Christian Dorr. That will be the first foul of the game. It'll be out of bounds in front of the Logan bench. Williams will key it in for Vincennes. And they're pressing this man-to-man. Comes into Vassar. Vassar puts it down one time. Now off to Callaway at the point. He'll drive left. He'll take Daniels inside. Shot off the back of the glass. No good. Rebound. Last touch by Malinini. Logan basketball. They've only played one game in the last 9 days. January 22nd, they won at home over Kaskaskia, won at Kaskaskia, 98-90. This is Dorr. He will sweep to the right at the baseline, gets under Callaway, inside out. Now then to Eves. Eves will work it against Williams. Changes his direction, back down the lane, spins. Now lobs it back out high. Ball is controlled. Across the lane by McDaniels. We get a foul called on Alexander Bryant setting the screen. We get the first media timeout of the game. Low scoring so far. Trailblazers scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, Logan 5, VU 2, back in 1 minute.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs brochures, signs, and banners. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Blazers off to a bit of a slow start here this afternoon against John Logan, trailing 5-2. 4 minutes and 15 seconds into the basketball game. This, without a doubt, is a big game. A lot of action in the top 25 scheduled for today, including snow. Number 2 at Southern Idaho. Number 5 Midland, Texas. Let's see, they're idle. Sorry, looked down the wrong way. Number 7 Gulf Coast is also in action. Indian Hills and Trinity Valley also playing. Those are members of the top 10. Back underway, Callaway will drive left at the elbow. Is cut off by Eves. Now brings it back out. Bryant challenges. Now to Callaway. Ochugwu feeds the ball back out. Vassar. Vassar works the ball down against McDaniels. 10 seconds to shoot. Vassar will drive the ball to the baseline. Inside out and center for Callaway and threw it away. Right now, we have not solved their defensive pressure. Inbounding the basketball will be Justice Decker for John Logan. They are a team without a home. I've talked about this already in the previous broadcast. I'll explain. There's a drive left by Dorr. Dorr jump shot inside the arc. Flat, no good. Rebound, Prince. Ochugwu across left comes to Vassar across the timeline. At the point with the dribble. Drifts right. Pushes it to Prince. He'll rotate. Back out top. Comes to Callaway. Callaway works it down. Now then to Williams. Williams will drive the ball in the lane. Spins back against the defender. Backs it out. And a double dribble call on Dayton Williams. Due to construction going on in the Logan gym, they found a critical construction flaw, and they are banned from their gym for the rest of the season. They can't even use their coaching offices. They're trying, Coach Smith-Peters, trying to arrange different locations. I think next Wednesday night's game is going to be at Southeastern Illinois in Harrisburg. Drifting across his door. Comes back now to Decker. Decker gives it up. This is Eves. Eves will drive on Williams in the lane. Can't develop the shot. Backs it out. Here's a drive by Dorr. Dorr dives in off the lane, and we get a foul call. This will be against Dayton Williams. And that's the first foul on Vincennes. Just 2 fouls so far in the game. Striding to the line, Christian Dorr. An 80% free throw shooter on the season. Dorr had 9 points in the game against us earlier. Free throw by Dorr is no good. Jelani Johnson makes an early appearance. The freshman or sophomore guard from Malcolm X, transfer from Chicago, where he averaged 14 points a game for the Hawks last year. One more free throw here is good by Dorr. That's his first point. 6-2. We need to get something in the basket. Here's Vassar up on the point. Fires the ball right side to Prince. Prince looking inside, clears it out to Jelani. He'll attack outside on the point. Now then comes back to Ochugwu. Goes deep left side to Vassar. Vassar puts it down, trying to go low to Malinini. He feeds it in low. He'll post up against Bryant. Malinini works it, doubled up, puts it up, left it short at the rim. Rebound Logan, taken down by Daniels down the left sideline. Works the ball to the baseline, gets cut off by Ochugwu. Works it, puts a shoulder down, gets back inside, puts it up short, and a foul called on Ochugwu. We are having a really tough time handling their aggression. This will send McDaniels to the free throw line, a 72% free throw shooter. Cameron McDaniels, as I said earlier, had 19 points, 5 rebounds against us earlier. Free throws in and out, no good. Well, they can't score either. Keyshawn Barfield will check in and replace Bryant, a 6'9 freshman from Chicago, averaging 3 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. McDaniels, shots in the air, and this one's good. 7-2. We've gone 6 minutes with one basket. Vassar up across the timeline. In between the circles. Prince breaks out high. Vassar still controls. Now left to Williams. He'll drive up inside. Knocked down. Puts the shot up and scores. He knocked it. The defender knocked it out of his hands. But Dayton gets the ball down. He had 24 against them earlier. We're down 3, 7-4. Dorr comes back. Gets under Jelani. On the left side. Backs away. Step outside the arc. Now back to the point to Decker. Decker. Again to Christian Dorr. Dorr will break by Jelani. Gets to the baseline near the basket. Now whips the ball back out high. Here's a shot fake. 3 ball in the air is around and good by Cameron McDaniels. McDaniels gets his 35th tray of the year. 10-4 Logan lead. Vassar works the ball to the right side. Behind his back. Gets in the lane. Gets under the defender. Feeds it deep left to Jelani. Shot no good. Rebound taken down by Logan. It's taken down by Barfield. Here is Justice inside. Nice read by Chugwu on the steal. Vassar brings it back for VU. Pulls for three. Got it. Trey Vassar converts the tray. That's enough for Tyler Smith-Peters, sensing the momentum to call a timeout. Trailblazer scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Hughes, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Logan 10, Vincennes 7, back in 30 seconds.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Well, that was actually was not a timeout. Dorr fell into the basket. He was down on the floor. He's up and going. They didn't bring the coach or trainer out, so he's still in the game. So that actually was not a timeout. 10-7. Blazers down by 3. Working the ball across the point. This is Dorr. Now then Marcus Eves into the hands of Decker. Now then Eves from the lane out. Decker for 3. It's got the range. No good. Rebound by Prince. Ahead to Vassar. Vassar crosses over quickly. Out front. At the point. Backs away in the big circle. Down with the right hand on the dribble. Looking for the cutter. Malinini comes out, sets the screen. Breaks down. Vassar brings it back to the right. Now then deep to the left side to Jelani. 3 ball by Jelani Johnson. Rims out. No. And the ball carried off the basket. And last touch by Dorr out of bounds. We get a break here. We get Jackson Strong is talking to one of the players down there. I'm not sure what he saw, but must have been some words of warning. Ochugwu will inbound the ball left of the basket. He'll lob it into Malinini. Malinini defended by Barfield. Now to Ochugwu. Back to Dayton Williams. Williams will take it down the lane a step. Inside, changes hands, and gets fouled. Every time he gets close to the basket, there's 3 black-shirted Logan players hanging on him. That foul goes against Barfield. And now we get the under-12 media timeout. Time out on the floor. Trailblazer scoreboard written by Lou Hughes. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Logan 10, Vincennes 7, back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Well, Logan's averaging 85 points a game. We're averaging 80, and 8 minutes into the game, these two teams have combined for a total of 17 points. We're down 10-7. Malinini is on the floor along with Williams, Ochugwu, Jelani Johnson, Dre Vassar. Williams will be at the free throw line. Dayton is a 56% free throw shooter on the season. He had 24 again against Logan in the game back on December the 10th. First of 2 free throws here is in the air, and it's good by Dayton Williams. That's our first free throw of the game. Closes the gap to 2 points. 10-8, John Logan. One more free throw here by Dayton. It's in the air, and this one is no good. Easy rebound taken down by Taylor Smith, who just checked into the Logan lineup. 6'4" sophomore from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Out front, also in there is DeCarl Payne. He gets the first handle. Now then to Eves. Eves will break by Williams. Deep right side. 3 balls in the air. No good by DeCarl Payne and out of bounds to Vincennes. Ooh, they're going to say we touched it last. Okay. Payne is a 6'1" sophomore, Carbondale. Averaging just under 12 points a game. Now they're going to change the call and give Vincennes the basketball. Michael Ephraim will see the floor for the first time in the ball game. He's going to replace Malinini. Now, his presence was pretty good on Wednesday night at Swick. Starting to use that big body more so we can give us some quality play around the basket. Gives us more height to match up against Barfield, who's 6'9". This is Vassar back out front. Williams, he'll attack against Decker. Drops the ball off to Jelani. Johnson. Now then back to Vassar. Vassar's jump shot is good. That was a 2-ball inside the arc. Dre Vassar, his 7th point. We're deadlocked at 10. Took us 8 minutes and 47 seconds to catch up. Sweeping Eves into the lane. Now then Payne, Jukes. Here's a 3-ball off. No good. Rebound by Ochugwu. That was by Eves. And here come the Blazers. Behind his back. Flips the ball off to Vassar. He'll drive it across the lane. Gets bumped, gets knocked down. Here's Prince. He'll drive up the right side. Changes hand, puts it up. No. Rebound under the basket. Grabbed off by Logan. Taylor Smith, or to Payne. Nearly threw it away. Comes to Eves. Eves inside, lays it up and scores. First basket by Marcus Eves, who had 22 against us earlier. 12-10, Logan with a 2-point lead. Vassar across the timeline, in between the circles. They're working with a 5-game winning streak. Vassar, lead inside to Ephraim, overthrew Ephraim. He will save it back in bounds. Great save, bouncing off the court. Vassar for 3. No good, left side rebound. Grabbed down by the Volunteers. Eves will bring it across the timeline on the right sideline. Will drive by the screen set by Barfield. Jump shot by Eves, barely got there. Rebound taken down by Williams. In transition with the left hand across the timeline. Now to the right. He will bring it across the lane. Here's a bump and a foul called. The basket went in, but it will not count. Marcus Eves is going to get called for the foul. It'll be his first foul. Montez will check in to the Blazer lineup. Alex Montez, freshman from Puerto Rico. Callaway will come back. And Dorr and McDaniels will return to the Logan lineup. Meanwhile, Vassar will stand to the line. An 80% free throw shooter. Has 7 of our 10 points. Well, check it. It's Montez on an outbounds play. The foul was on the floor before the shot was taken. He passes it into Malinini. It's off the foot of Taylor Smith out of bounds. Now then Montez will throw the ball in again. This has been one of our better crowds of the year. It's good to see. Here's Montez. He will drop it in to Vassar. He'll rotate across the paint. Now then to Montez. He'll bring it down to the left side. Backs it out. On the bounce comes to Jelani. Or to Williams. Williams' jump shot is good by Dayton Williams. So Vassar and Williams have all of our points, and we're tied at 12-all. Dorr down with the left hand. Works the ball down the left sideline. Spins away from Callaway. Gets inside, puts it up, rolls it off. No. Rebound put back. No by Barfield. Gets his own rebound. Stolen by Williams to Vassar. Here's a foot race to the basket. Vassar inside, deep right, Montez. Montez inside, lays it up. Can't roll it down. Rebound by Barfield. Dorr brings it back for the Volunteers. Left side. This is McDaniels, deep left. Taylor Smith will drive up inside, reverses. Got it, and he's fouled. Tremendously athletic play by Taylor Smith. The foul is called on Ephraim. That'll be his first foul, and Smith will be at the line for a 3-point play. He is only a 41% free throw shooter on the season. He had 2 points in the game against us earlier. He gives Logan a 14-12 lead. Bryant replaces Barfield on the floor for the Volunteers. Stepping to the line, Taylor Smith. He averaged 10.5 points a game a year ago. Free throw by Smith's in the air, and it's in and out, and no good. Easy rebound by Williams. They've missed 3 out of 5 free throws so far in the game. We can tie the game or grab the lead. Here's Vassar. He'll dive down the lane inside, lays it up, and a charge called on Dre Vassar. His first personal foul, second team foul on VU. Logan basketball, they will bring it the length of the court. The Dorr runs the point. Callaway will be the defense in the backcourt. Here's a pass high to Bryant. Now then back into the hands of McDaniels. McDaniels will drive the ball down the lane. Fall away shot from 14 is no good. Tipped up, no. by Bryant. Comes off to Vassar. Vassar attacks across the timeline outside the arc. Now backs away between the circles. Vassar still controls. Looking for help. Comes right side. Montez to Williams. 13 to shoot. Here's Dayton. He will drive the ball off the right side. Spins around. Left-handed jump shot. No good. Rebound deflected and taken by Taylor Smith, who gets undercut by Ephraim. And that's his second foul. And our fifth foul of the game. Lorenzo Malinini will replace Ephraim on the floor for VU. And so Chugwu will also return. And he's going to replace Vassar. Logan will inbound the ball. 8:15 to go in the first half, 14-12. Unbelievable score, low score. It was 87-80 back on December the 10th. Here's Dorr in between the circles. Works it out front. Deep right. This is Payne for three. Got it. D. Carl Payne gets their third tray of the game. That's his 29th of the year. 17-12. Logan by 5. Callaway. Now then Montez to Ochugwu. Prince up on the point. He'll drive it up. 15-foot jump shot is off no good. Rebound. Hauled down by Payne. Payne brings it quickly across. In the backcourt at the point. He'll drive the left side of the lane. Fall away shot by Payne. Round no good. Rebound is well touched by Prince to Montez with a recovery. Callaway will bring it back for VU. Right side, Prince Ochugwu. Now then to Montez. Deep left, Callaway. Callaway works the ball toward the lane. And the left elbow to Montez. Inside now to Williams. Nearly knocked away. Here's Prince, brings it back to Malinini with 10 to shoot. He'll work his way inside, goes up strong, can't get it down. There might have been a block there by Bryant. Rebound comes off to McDaniels. McDaniels fights his way through the lane. Behind the back pass is read and deflected by Williams and out of bounds to Logan. And we now have the under 8 media timeout. Timeout on the floor. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Logan 17, VU 12. Back in 1 minute.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bob's Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring dine-in, carry-out, and delivery services. Online ordering is available at bobspizza.net.
Man, we got to solve this sticky Logan defense. I mean, they've taken it to us in the first half of this game. Down 17-12. I mean, we've only trailed at halftime in one game this year. Normally, we're able to get out and get going offensively, but lately it's been a struggle. Looking to see fewest points we've scored in the first half all season. We had 31 at halftime against Macomb. 25 at halftime against Henry Ford. The rate we're going now, we're going to struggle to get to 25 halftime points. Coming up at halftime, I'll have an interview with Dan Sparks. Among those honored for the 61st anniversary of the national championship team. Here's the ball inbounded to McDaniels. He'll back it out and bouncing away with the dribble. This is Dorr. Dorr will challenge. He gets by Callaway inside, puts a shot up and scores. Christian Dorr. That's his first basket and a 19-12 Logan lead. Callaway for Vincennes. Splits the big circle. He will drive it left outside the elbow. Now back to the point. 2 steps to the right, back to the left of the lane. Now then Montez. Shot fake down the lane, out deep. This is Callaway for 3. It's off right, no good. Rebound. Taken down by Malinini. Malinini. Well, I mean, tell you, they're just all over Malinini. I found him get a foul called on Bryant. That's his second foul. And Vassar will return and replace Montez. It'll be out of bounds on the right baseline. Barfield returns, and Bryant, for that second foul, will go to the bench. Prince Ochugwu inbounds the basketball. Pressure from Taylor Smith. Prince will lob it into Malinini. Malanini stands with it, hands the ball back to Prince at the point. Now needs help, gives it off to Callaway. Callaway will work his way toward the lane, now backs it out. Williams will drive it left. Down the lane, skip move to the basket, puts it up short. Rebound by Barfield. Feeds it off to Payne in transition. Now then to Taylor Smith. Smith back to Payne. Taylor Smith for three. It's an air ball. Rebound taken down by Vassar. Here's Vassar on the drive across the timeline. Feeds the ball left side to Callaway. Callaway. Now back to Prince from the point right side. The handoff is to Vassar. Here's Vassar. He'll drive it down the paint. Ball away shot. It's off no good. Rebound hauled in by McDaniels. Here's a lead pass to Payne down the left side. Now then Dorr for three. Shot no good. Rebound by Ojukwu. We don't have stats in this game, but the shooting stats in this game so far are not very good. Here's Callaway. Pass comes left to Vassar. Vassar up top. Works it outside the arc. Now then back to Ojukwu. Deep right side. This is Callaway. Callaway will drive toward the lane. Lays it in low. This is Williams posting up. Turns left it short. Rebound by Barfield. Dorr brings it back for the Volunteers. They lead by 7. And now then we get a foul call. That was McDaniels with the ball. The foul is on Ojukwu. His second foul. That's our 6th team foul. Eves will return. Kyrese Lukens, a 6-foot freshman from Heron, Illinois, will check in for the first time in the ballgame. Coach Smith-Peters has used 8 of his 9 available players already in the game. Across the way, Dorr will inbound the ball for Logan. He'll stand right in front of Dan Sparks. Feeds the ball in. This is Eves. Eves pushes it short right to Eves. Eves' jump shot is good. No, check it. It's Cameron McDaniels. Their numbers are blue on black. They're really tough to pick up. 9-point Logan lead. Vassar works it down with a dribble. Now then to Callaway. Callaway out front. Will drive the ball across the lane. Works his way inside. Changes hands. Puts it up. Got it. +1. All right. Callaway will go to the free throw line for a 3-point play. The foul is called on Keyshawn Barfield. That is his second. So both Logan Post players have 2 fouls. With Callaway, a 70% shooter at the line. Chance to cut the lead to 6. Free throw by Jalen is good. 21-15. Logan leads by 6 with the basketball. Near side controlled by Eves. This is McDaniels. He takes a 3-point shot just left of the point. And it's 24-15, back to a 9-point Logan lead. 4:16 to go in the half. Here's Vassar with it. We bring out the wings. Pass comes left to Callaway. Callaway works the ball down with the dribble. Now then to Vassar. He'll roll by the screen. Now gets doubled up. Feeds the ball to Williams. Here's Dayton. Inside shot blocked by Barfield. Second shot blocked by Barfield after Williams' rebound. Diving for the loose ball. Now then we get a held ball between Ojukwu and McDaniels. The alternating possession will belong to Vincennes. Now the under 4 media timeout. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Logan 24 VU15, back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Tough start for the Blazers today, down 9, 24-15 with 3:55 to go in the first half of the game against John Logan. They're 10-7 overall, but they've won their last 5 games, playing only for the second time in 9 days. And at this point, you got to say the layoff has not hurt them at all, and they can't practice in their home gym. They can't play there. They can't even get into the building. So Coach Smith-Peters has been traveling all over Marion, Carterville, anywhere he can find to find a practice floor. The negatives of that are that the floors are only 84 feet in high school, and the three-point line obviously is much closer. It really makes it difficult to work on things. Here's Prince Ochugwu inbound the ball for Vincennes. He will push it in to Williams. He'll have to chase it across the timeline, being hounded by Dorr, brings it back, hesitates, drives in, puts up a left-handed jump shot, no good. Rebound scramble for the loose ball, picked up by Logan, picked up by Eves. Eves collides with Ochugwu, no foul call. Now deep to the right side. And backing away with the basketball is Taylor Smith. No, I'm sorry, that was Decker. Boy, I'm really struggling with Dorr. Inside out, comes back to Dorr. Here's a long 3 by Lucan, shot no good. Rebound by Ochugwu to Callaway on the run down court. He'll take the ball across the lane, slashes to the right, hooks it up, no. Rebound by Logan. Marcus Eves in transition. Left the door, inside, puts shut up and scores. Listen, we're just getting beat here by a team playing much better than we are at this point in the game. Down 11 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Vassar. Between the circles. Works it down with the dribble. He'll drive across the lane, deep inside Malinini. He'll post up, turn around, jump hook. No good. Another rebound by Barfield. The Blazers have 6 field goals in this first half. Eves out front, and here's a reach-around foul called on Ochugwu, and that's his third. Montez will check back into the Blazer lineup. Justice Decker checks into the Logan lineup. Montez for Vincennes. Also coming in is Bryant for Logan. He'll replace Barfield. With Eves waiting at the free throw line. A 74% shooter. Has not been to the line yet today. I tell you, in the last 4 games, our offense has really struggled. Free throws in the air by Eves. He got it. 27-15 Logan. We've got a lot of work to do now in this game. One more free throw here by Eves. He had a total of 23 points in 2 games against us last year. One was a 19-point effort. Free throw is good again by Eves. 28-15, Logan by 13. Vassar across the 10-second line. Works the ball to the left side of the point. Brings it back across the point. Slashes left or right of the lane. Deep left. Callaway for 3. Shot off, no good. Rebound by Christian Dorr. We are colder than the parking lot outside. Here's Dorr inside. Reverses shot. No one a foul call. He paid the price to get under the basket. He got taken out by Malinini. See if these guys can get mad and step up and play here. We're getting outplayed by Logan badly at this point. Here's Dorr at the line, an 80% shooter. He's 1 for 2, though, in the game. Free throw by Dorr is in the air, and it's good. They are going to double the score if Dorr connects on this free throw. With 2:17 to go in the half. Shot's no good. Rebound by Callaway. We are going to be in the arrears for the second time this season at halftime. Here's Vassar. Vassar will challenge the lane to the left of the elbow. Gets underneath McDaniels. Now backs out. Feeds the ball off to Callaway. Here's Callaway attacking left down the lane a step to Dayton Williams. Williams will work the ball to the left side. Feeds it back to Cal. Throws it away. A steal by Decker. 1-on-1 against Callaway. Skip move inside. Decker puts it up short. Rebound by Montez. To Callaway to Vassar in transition. He'll split the lane to the right side. Changes hands. Rolls it and rolls out. He got fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws here. The foul is on Cameron McDaniels. That's his first. Their 7th team foul will send Vassar to the free throw line. An 80% shooter. He has 7 of our 15 points. Dayton Williams has 5. Here's Vassar at the line. Vassar had 27 points against them in the game at Logan. Free throw by Vassar is good. Coming up at halftime, we'll have This Week in Trailblazer History, and then followed by the interview with Dan Sparks. Ephraim replaces Malinini on the floor for VU. Now Vassar stands in for one more. With 1:40 to go in the half. Gray is good again. Logan's lead is 12. Christian Dorr brings it up slowly. Splits the big circle, picked up defensively by Callaway. Close to the left or right side. Now then brings it back to McDaniels. McDaniels defended by Montez. Works it down with the dribble. And he's back to the basket. In the lane, here's a pass to Bryant. Goes up with the shot, no. And the rebound taken down by Vassar. Here's Vassar in transition. He will drive the ball left off the point. Now back to the right. Against Decker. Now feeds the ball to Williams. Dayton will work his way down. Back to Vassar. Vassar for 3. Shot no good. Rebound by Ephraim and a foul called on John Logan. The foul is on Alexander Bryant. That's his 3rd. This will put Barfield at the free throw line. I'm sorry, it'll put Ephraim at the free throw line. Barfield's coming back in the game. 1:04 to go in the half. Blazers down by 12. And Ephraim is at the free throw line, and Michael struggled there. He's 1 for 10 on the season. He's not scored in the game yet. Free throw by Ephraim is in the air, and it spins out no good. On the attack. This is Dorr for 3. Got it. They have done nothing wrong in the first half. 32-17. Logan leads by 15 with 54.8 seconds to go in the first half of the game. Vassar brings it slowly to and across the 10-second line. Last minute of the first half. At the point. Drops it off to Callaway. Callaway out front, now then to Williams. Williams shot fake. He'll drive the ball right. Spins back to his right, puts it up short. Rebound by McDaniels. McDaniels across the timeline left. Here is Decker, backs it out. Here's McDaniels. Pushes the ball again for the reset to Dorr out front. They have 15 seconds to shoot. Shot clock 4 seconds ahead of the game clock. With 13 seconds. And now here's Dorr, mishandles, recovers. He'll take it under Vassar, throws it up, no, and a foul called on Vincennes. It's going to go against Dre Vassar, and that will be his 2nd foul. This is, by far, has got to be the worst shooting game of the season for the Trailblazers. Worst shooting first half. And Dorr will be at the free throw line. He leads by 9, or he has 9 points. They lead by 15. Free throw by Dorr is good. 33-17, Logan by 16. You don't know what the outcome of this game is going to be at this point. Free throw by Dorr, it's good. But you can almost feel this coming. 34-17, Logan by 17. Last possession of the first half. Taylor Smith will check in. He'll replace Barfield, who goes out with 2 fouls. Comes into Vassar. Picks it up. Brings it quickly across. As the defender backing up, he'll roll to the right side. Gets the ball inside out. Here's Williams for 3. Shot no good. And that's pretty much the story of the entire first half of this basketball game, as the Blazers have a dismal 20 minutes of basketball here this afternoon. Going to the locker room on the Trailblazers scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. We're down 34-17. Back with This Week in Trailblazer History after we recognize our broadcast underwriting sponsors.
It's halftime. We'll rejoin the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast in just a moment. This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball is brought to you by underwriting support from
Wolf Construction Company,
Vincennes Water Utilities,
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar,
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU Athletic Training Services,
Lindsay Wealth Management,
Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram,
First Vincennes Savings Bank,
Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge,
Herman Family Dentistry,
Walker Hughes Insurance,
Buffalo Wild Wings,
Ewing Printing,
the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation,
Jubilar GMC Cadillac in Vincennes,
Holmes Plumbing,
Byron Bob's Pizza House,
Memory Motorplex,
the Vincennes Laundromat,
Jimmy John's,
German American Bank,
Goodwin Sievers Family Funeral Home,
Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center,
Culver's Restaurant,
and the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation.
Now, back to the WVUB Blazer 91.1 broadcast for halftime stats and comments.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Right. This big crowd, probably our biggest crowd of the season, very much disappointed the first half of this game with the Blazers down 34-17 to unranked and 10-7 John A. Logan. Got a lot of work to do coming back in this game. It's time now for This Week in Trailblazer History, underwritten by the Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation, located at 3rd and College on the VU campus. After a 19-year hiatus, Vincennes fielded a basketball team for the 1950-51 season, playing mostly teams from the Vincennes Industrial League, but was able to schedule 6 games against collegiate teams, plus a YMCA tournament in Evansville with teams from Evansville and Terre Haute. The only victory was a 51-50 win over the Terre Haute Y in the final game of the year on March 17, 1951. The 51-52 team was coached by Wyatt Baker. We only played 5 collegiate games, losing all 5. All of the players were from Knox County except 2, one of whom was Rex May from Marco, Indiana, who later played at Oakland City College, then coached high school basketball at Oakland, Midland, Du Bois, and finally Jasper. Another team member who later coached basketball at Jasper was Forrest Red East, who graduated from Vincennes Lincoln. The modern era of VU basketball began for the 1952-53 season under Alan Bradfield. The Vincennes University Alumni Association and Foundation, located at 3rd and College on the VU campus, presents This Week in Trailblazer History. We're down 34-17. Back in 1 minute on WVUB.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features fresh frozen custard, milkshakes, butter burgers, and French fries. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Welcome back to the VUP complex. The Blazers down 34-17, honoring today members of the 1965 Trailblazer basketball team, which was our first national championship team, led by Dan Sparks and Larry Cobb. I talked with Dan earlier before the game. Dan, you came to VU sort of late in 1964. You actually been out of school for a year. How did you get to VU from Bloomington?
I had a real good friend, Ronnie Weddle, was going to school down here, and he had Coach Bradfield for a math class. And he told me I should come down here and try out for the team, and he talked to Bradfield about it. So I came down here in April and played, and he offered me a scholarship.
Now, you played at Bloomington, now Bloomington South. Did you have no offers coming out of high school?
Did we what?
Did you have any offers coming out of high school?
I had some small schools offer me, but they weren't around here, and my mother and my dad, I didn't want to leave Bloomington. So I just wanted to get a car and work, and that's what I did.
Now, Gus Stevens always told me his story that he had a center recruited to play, but the guy left before the season started, and he told Gus that you were going to be the backup center.
Oh, well, didn't work out that way.
Talk about the 64-65 season. It wasn't a great year. And at the end of the season, you had some illnesses on the team, and I think you missed, Larry Cobb missed some games. So going into the tournament, I don't think anybody would have looked at VU.
No, when we went to Hutchinson, Kansas, nobody expected us to, even win any games. So we were fortunate enough that we started playing really well together. We had 5 or 6 guys on the team that knew their role. We just hung in there, and that's how we ended up winning the championship.
I think that 65 championship set the standard for what every VU team since then has tried to do.
Well, I hope so. We set a precedence there where what's expected of teams that here at VU, and that's when I was coaching here, that was always our goal, to make the national tournament.
Did you have any other offers other than Weber State?
Oh, yeah, I could have went to Purdue recruited me, LSU, and a team out in Virginia, I forget what the name of it, Old Dominion. That's where Bob Pritchett went. They had us come out there together, and he liked it, and he went to school there, but I liked Coach Mata at Weber State, and that's why I went out there.
Quite a story. You went from sitting out a year, coming here on a recommendation. You ended up in the ABA.
Yeah, it was a good experience here. I had 2 good years, had a lot of friends, and enjoyed it here. I was really appreciative of Dr. Beckus. I really liked him. He was a great president of the university and had a lot of respect for the community.
There was no greater VU fan than Isaac Beckus.
He went to a lot of our games, even on the road, but he was always here for a home game with his cane. And if the referees didn't call a right call, he'd take that cane and bang it on the bleachers.
When you came back, now you were an assistant for Coach Bradfield in the early 70s. What was that like?
It was fun. Coach Bradfield he was a different guy to work for. I enjoyed it, but then I got the offer to go to Kansas City with the second assistant coach and scout for the Kansas City Kings in the NBA, and I enjoyed those 4 years. And then Dr. Beckus called me to come back here and take over the head coaching job when Coach Bradfield retired.
Did you hesitate at all?
No. I wanted to come back, get close to my family, my mom and dad, and had a son then, Scott, and they liked to have him around, so that was a lot to do with it.
And you got to coach Scott here as a player. I'm sure you enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. It was fun, yeah. I enjoyed my time here.
And I think, too, also, having Jason Holmes and Mike Ray with you all those years, it really was a family.
Yeah, Coach Holmes was with me for 25 years, and you couldn't ask for a better assistant than Jason. He was very instrumental in our recruiting and helping the kids get their classes so they could graduate. And Mike Ray was a good coach on the floor and did a lot of good things for us also. But Jason was the guy that just was always on my side, ready to go.
Dan, I'm glad to see you here for all these honors you richly deserve. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Dan Sparks, back in 1 minute on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincent Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Emge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in southern Indiana and southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Emge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Once again, welcome back. John Logan, first half of the ball game. Marcus Eves, a basket, 2 for 2 from the line and 4 points. Justin Decker nailed a tray, one of their 5 threes. He has 3 points. Christian Dorr, 3 field goals, including a tray, 4 for 6 from the foul line, and 11 points. DeCarl Payne, He has a 3-point field goal for 3 points. Taylor Smith off the bench with the basket. Cameron McDaniels, 4 field goals, including 2 trays, 1 for 2 from the line. He rivals Dorr with 11 first-half points. Alexander Bryant did not score in the first half of the game, nor did Kyrese Lukens or Keyshawn Barfield. They were 4 out of 6 from the free throw line in the first half and committed 8 fouls in the first 20 minutes of the game. The picture of the Trailblazers scorebook is scary. We had Vassar with 9 points. The 17 we put on the board, he had 3 field goals, including our only tray, 2 for 2 from the line, 2 fouls. Jalen Calloway, a basket and a free throw to complete a 3-point play. Dayton Williams, 2 field goals, 1 for 2 from the line and 5 points, 1 personal foul. Jelani Johnson played, did not score, nor did Alex Montez. Michael Ephraim missed a free throw, did not score, nor did Lorenzo Malinini. We had 3 players score in the first half of this basketball game. We were 4 out of 6 from the free throw line and committed 9 personal fouls in the first 20 minutes. So thus we trail 34-17. Logan on top on the Trailblazers scoreboard, written by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Back in 2 minutes on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, formerly United Insurance Services, 509 Main Street, representing many insurance carriers, including Auto Owners Insurance for home, auto, farm, and business needs. They can be reached at 882-3560. More information about Auto Owners is online at walkerhughes.com.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings has TVs available for viewing a variety of sports and games, along with their shareable menu items. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ubilarvincennes.com. Ubilar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Well, regardless of the outcome of this game, we still will be the leader in Region 24. We're 8-0 in region play. Logan is 5-1. So we'll keep the top spot, but we won't keep a top spot in the rankings if we lose this game. It'll be our first loss of the season, and it will knock us down, I'm guessing, probably 5, 6, or 7 if we lose this game. You got to tell you, Logan is playing really, really well. They've come alive here in the second half of the season, and today, playing only their second game in 9 days, they've seized on the moment to come right at the Trailblazers, and Coach Franklin is just now bringing the team out of the locker room. Also going on today is Lincoln Trail at Lincolnland, Kaskaskia and Wabash Valley, Shawnee at Southwestern Illinois. The Olney Central at Moberly game was canceled, and then another Region 24 team, Division II, Ren Lake, at home today against Danville. Coming up on Wednesday, when we travel to Lincoln Trail, Wabash will go to Logan, which that game, I believe, is going to be played in Harrisburg at Southeastern Illinois. Lakeland at Olney Central, Swick at Kaskaskia. Shawnee will be idle on Wednesday. We'll be on the road Wednesday night at Lincoln Trail and on the road again next Saturday down at Shawnee. So here we go to start the second half of the basketball game. And the possession to start the second half will belong to the Volunteers. Ochugwu and Williams and Vassar, Malinini and Callaway, the starters in the second half for Vincennes. Eves, Decker, Dorr, McDaniels, and Bryant for John Logan. We're underway. Over on the left side, this is Dorr. Here's a alley-oop pass inside slam to Alexander Bryant and a 36-17 Logan lead. Callaway works it outside on the wing. Now out to Ochugwu. He will work it down with a dribble, fades to the right, hands the ball off to Vassar. Vassar up top. Still controls, looking to go into Malinini, who's covered. Wings the ball right side to Williams. Dayton, 7 to shoot. He'll drive up inside, lays it up, and scores. Dayton Williams. We seemed more active on that possession, a little more energy. Down quickly. Ball controlled by Dorr. He'll sweep by the defender. Check it. Fall away shot by McDaniels. Off to Vassar. In transition. Vassar, 3-on-2. Inside. Goes to the hoop and gets fouled. He'll go to the basket and shoot 2. Or free throw line and shoot 2. Pick up the foul here. It's on Cameron McDaniels. That'll be his second foul. Vassar was 2 for 2 from the foul line in the first half. He can get to double figures if he converts here. First minute of the second half, and we're down by 17. Free throw by Vassar is in the air, and it's good. 36-20. One more free throw here by the sophomore from Louisville Trinity. Shot by Dre is in the air, and he got them both. 36-21. Decker will inbound the ball. Full court pressure by Vincennes. Comes in to Dorr. Dorr will chase it down court. He'll work the ball under Callaway. Inside, puts a shot up the glass and scores. Dorr challenged the defensive guy and won the battle. 38-21, Logan. Vassar in between the circles. Feeds the ball off to Ochugwu. Coach Smith-Peters wanted a double dribble there. Here's Williams. Williams will dive to the lane. Now then to Vassar for 3. It's got the range. It's good. Here's Logan back with the basketball. Dorr stands guarded by Vassar near the 10-second line. They bump. Dorr still controls. He gets the screen to go right, deep right. Here's Decker for 3. Rims off, no. Rebound by Vassar in transition. 3-on-3. He'll pull up from 15. Shot no good. Rebound. Taken down by McDaniels in transition off the left side. On the sideline, defended by Ochugwu. He gets the ball to the baseline. Now works his way back to the right. Gets under Ochugwu. Puts it up short. Rebound by Prince Ochugwu to Dayton Williams. Williams brings it on the dribble for VU. Up across the timeline. Hands it to Vassar. They overload the left side. Vassar hands the ball off to Callaway. Rotates to the point. Vassar goes deep to the left corner. Here's Callaway. He'll drive it up inside. Gets the defender off his feet. Puts a shot up and rebound. The ball deflected into the hands of Callaway. Back up and scores. We've whittled the lead down to 12. 17:38 to go. Second half just underway. Dorr with it. He'll bring it off on the near side. In front of his own bench. Now they'll take it under Vassar. Back to his right. Dorr. Jump shot is no good. Rebound off the bounce at the free throw line to Callaway. He'll bring it on his own. Inside, lays it up. Dunks it. Jalen Callaway gives VU some more momentum, and we whittle the lead to 10. And timeout called by Tyler Smith-Peters. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Hughes. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. Logan 38, Vincennes 28. Back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. They also have catering services available. More information is available online and through their app.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Well, the Trailblazers are on an 11-4 run to start this second half. On the floor, we have the second half starters, the original game starters, in Malinini and Vassar and Callaway and Ojukwu and Williams. Let's see if Coach Smith-Peters made any adjustments in his lineup. Here they come. Well, DeCarl Payne checks into the game. You see McDaniel stays, Decker stays. Barfield is in there, along with Marcus Eves. Low court pressure by Vincennes. Here's Decker. Will inbound the ball. Feeds it into Eves. Eves will bring it with the defender, Williams, backing up. We'll go by the 17-minute mark, down 10. Here's Eves out front. Double post. Eves will take the ball on the left side, and a blocking foul called on Vassar. And that is his third. That's a huge foul. And across the way, Eves will inbound the basketball. That's a huge foul on Dre Vassar. Eves pushes the ball in short to Payne. Payne. Now then to Dorr. Back inside to Payne, who drives left and scores off the glass. And a foul called on Callaway. This will send Payne, an 88% shooter, to the line for the first time today. He had 18 against us in the game in Carterville back in December. DeCarl Payne. He is from Carbondale. Free throw by Payne is good. 41-28. 13-point Logan lead. Inside 17 to go in the game. Here's Callaway off the left elbow. Guarded by Decker. He'll drive it right. Outside. Here's a slash by Ochugwu. He'll drive up inside, lays it up and scores. Good job by Ochugwu. Get only his first basket. Quickly transition. Here's McDaniels outside. He fights his way through the screen. Recovers, drives the ball left side, and now then here's a dive by Vassar underneath the out of bounds to Logan. He took a big chance there. He dove underneath the door to try to get the steal. Or it was McDaniels. I'm having trouble identifying Daniels and Dorr. Across the way, this is Dorr to inbound the ball. He feeds it into Eves. Eves outside on the point. Guarded by Dayton Williams. Eves in the big circle. He'll drive it right by the screen. Here's Eves. The shot partially blocked, I think, by Williams. Rebound comes off to Ochugwu. Callaway chases it quickly down the court. He will bring the ball off the left arc. Free throw by Vassar is no good. Rebound tapped by Malinini. Take it on the run. This is Christian Dorr. Inside, lays it up and scores. Coast to coast by Dorr. I tell you, he's having a heck of a game. Dorr has 15 points. His high this season, though, was 34 against Ren Lake. He can light it up. 43-30. Callaway works it down. Now then to Williams. Here's Dayton. Left of the lane, back to the right. Underneath Decker. Gets under Decker, tries to go up with the shot. It's deflected as he turned back to the basket. Deflected by Dorr, and it's the under 16 media timeout. Coming on the floor, Trailblazer scoreboard, underwritten by Lou Hughes, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 43-30 Logan, back in 1 minute.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Foundation. At VU, your passion meets our purpose. The foundation assists alumni and friends in turning their love for learning, the arts and sciences, or technology into a legacy that supports student success. Together, we're creating opportunities for the next generation of trailblazers, because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Vincennes and John A. Logan locked up in a battle here, and we're down 43-30 with 15:43 to play in the game after trailing 34-17 at halftime. We had a horrendous shooting percentage in the first half, I'm sure. Again, we unfortunately don't have stats. Ochugwu and Malinini and Callaway and Williams and Vassar with Ochigwu to inbound the ball. Off to my left baseline. And here we go. Media timeouts are a minute and 15 seconds. Comes into Ochigwu against Malinini. He'll try to work it. Down with the dribble to his left. Now spins back to the right. Puts a shot up. No. Rebounds, a foul called on John Logan. Foul is called on Barfield. That's his third foul. Both posts for Logan have 3 fouls each, and this will send Malinini to the line. Only a 45% shooter on the season. We cannot afford to miss free throws anywhere in this game. Our free throw shooting percentage is terrible as a team. Shots in the air by Malinini. It's no good. That is our third free throw of the second half. The other 2 were by Vassar. He hit those. So we're 6 out of 9. Lorenzo's second free throw is no good either. Rebound by Decker. Does not help. Quickly down. This is Marcus Eves. He will blow by Williams inside, leads to the basket and scores. We're getting beat to the basket badly. 45-30. Here's Callaway. Up top on the point. Feeds the ball to Williams. Here's Dayton against Decker. He'll drive Decker inside. Fall away shot by Williams. He can't roll it down. Rebound taken down by Barfield. To Decker in transition. Across the timeline in the backcourt. Whips the ball left side. Eves will drive Williams inside. The shot blocked by Williams and a foul call. Dayton gets his second foul. This will send Logan to the free throw line in the person of Marcus Eves. He's 2 for 2 from the line in the game with 6 points on the day. He had 19 points against us in the game at Logan last year. 22 in the game against us at Logan back in December. Marcus Eves. Free throws in the air, and it's good. They have outscored us from the free throw line 9-6. And they stretch the lead back to 16, 46-30. We trailed by 17 at halftime. This will rival the halftime lead. So it's good. And after that brief flurry, Logan has recovered to regain their biggest lead. 47-30, 15 minutes to play in the game. This is Callaway. He'll drive it down the lane from the left elbow inside out to Vassar for 3. It's going to be strong to the right side. Rebound by Williams. We'll bring it back left of the lane. He'll work it across the lane to the right side. Now then to Ochigwu. He'll dive inside. One-handed shots up, no good. And a rebound foul called on John Logan. We'll pick the foul up on DeCarl Payne. That's his first. Their third team foul. This will be a shooting foul for Prince Ochigwu. And he is only hitting 50% from the foul line on the season. 14:42 to play in this game, and a long, long way to go. Free throws in the air, and this one is no good. I said in the first half, I think you could sense this coming in recent games. Was the pressure of the 21-game winning streak. Teams are catching up to what we do and defending us better. I think a lot of things go into the fact that we're down by 17 here. Shots in the air, and this one's good. Logan, against a tough early schedule, was 5-7 at one point. 47-31. This is Eves. Out front. Works it down the dribble. Mishandles, recovers. He'll take Williams to the right of the baseline. Follow shot is off, no good. Rebound by Callaway. Callaway on the move. Behind the crowd across the timeline. He'll drive the ball left of the lane. Inside out to Vassar. Vassar rotates the lane. Now then Williams. He'll slice left, back right. Follow shot by Dayton Williams. Off, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. Saved to Malinini by Barfield. Now Malinini loses it off his foot and out of bounds. You can't squander many more opportunities to get back in this game. This is Christian Dorr. Gets the ball across quickly. The defender is Ojukwu. Dorr will drive away from the screen to the right side, deep right. Three ball in the air is good by DeCarl Payne. And Logan leads by 19 with 14 minutes, under 14 to play in the game. This is Vassar. Vassar will drive the ball inside, across the lane, brings it back to the right. Outside to Ochugwu. Prince will drive across, now then Callaway. Shot fake. He will drive the ball off the left elbow. Here's a steal by Marcus Eves. Eves brings it back slowly across. Up top. Works against the screen. He turns his back on Callaway. He'll dive down. Follow-away shot by Eves is no good. It is good. It jumped off the rim and jumped in, and everything going right for Logan. Nothing for Vincennes. 52-31. Here's Vassar in the lane to Malinini. He'll go up and gets fouled over on the right side by Barfield, who gets his fourth foul. We'll put Malinini back to the line. This big Trailblazer crowd has had little to cheer about in this game today. With Malinini at the free throw line. We don't lose often in this building. Free throw by Malinini is no good. And when we do, we don't lose by very many points. This is not a good situation right now. Taylor Smith checks in the game. Barfield and Dorr come out. Who else came in? Was it McDaniels? Free throw by Malinini. And finally gets one to go. That's his first point of this basketball game. 52-32, down by 20. Working the ball slowly across. Here's DeCarl Payne. Payne one hands the ball to Ease. Ease drives by the screen to the right, pulls up. Can't develop the shot. Here's a deflection. Ease will chase it down. If it's touched by VU, he'll bring it back. Here's a deep pass left side to McDaniels. McDaniels, he'll fly for three. Got it. No, check it. It's DeCarl Payne again. I told you I can't see their numbers. 54-32. Callaway. He will roll down against Decker. Gets bumped inside out to Vassar. Vassar will dive inside, spins around. Now feeds the ball deep left to Ochugwu. Ochugwu on the left elbow. Inside to Malinini. Malinini puts it down on the floor and lost it. And now then it's back to Vincennes. It was stolen by Barfield. He could not control it. He fell down out of bounds. Ephraim will check into the Blazer lineup, replacing Malinini. And McDaniels comes back for Logan. Is this too much to overcome? 54-32. Our defense today has not been as good, and our offense has been horrible. Into Dayton Williams, they turn it over. It's picked up by McDaniels. Head to the left side to Taylor Smith. He gets it back. Now backs away. Logan can punish us with the clock right now. This is McDaniels out front. Off to Decker. Decker back to McDaniels. McDaniels works his way to the lane. Off the right elbow. Lost it. Off his foot. Picked up by Decker. 8 seconds to shoot. Now then DeCarl Payne. He'll work it behind his back. Gets underneath Ochugwu. Follow-away shot inside the arc is good. I got news for you, folks. It ain't going to happen. 56-32. This would be one of the all-time comebacks in Blazer history if we pull this one out. Here's Callaway. Outside the arc on the right side. Bounce it off to Vassar. Vassar across the lane, deep to the right side. This is Ochugwu. Now then to Callaway. Down the lane, spins to his right, puts a shot up and can't bank it down. And a foul called. This will go against Justice Decker. Well, now we get the under 12 media timeout. What a revolting development. Trailblazer scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. John Logan 56, VU 32. Back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs a variety of items, including car and truck wraps. They also offer direct mail advertising.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral offers a menu that includes tacos, fajitas, and quesadillas. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. at both locations, with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422, and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224.
Well, the last time Logan beat us here was 3 years ago, 78-68. They won by 10 here in 2022 and by 12 here in 2021. They beat us by 11 points in the 13-14 season, ending our 52-game winning streak. They beat us by 13 at Vincennes in 2005 and won in overtime 83-82 in 2004. So they're 7-17 against the Blazers here on our home floor, but well on their way to what would be one of the biggest upsets this season in JUCO basketball. 56-32, but if you're watching what I'm watching, the way Logan has played today, this is not an upset. They have intimidated us from the get-go. We've had a very difficult time running the offense, missed tons of shots, and Logan has been quickly converting, getting us a step slow to the basket and converting on it, getting transition plays. Here's Callaway at the line. Free throws in the air, and it is good. Jalen now with 8 points. 56-33. One more free throw here by the sophomore Callaway from Chicago Lincoln Park. Free throw by Jalen in the air, and this one's also good. Got Callaway in the book with 9 points. 56-34. Working the ball with the basket, or with the across the timeline is Dorr, which is at right side to Carl Payne. Payne guarded by Callaway. He'll get the screen, takes Callaway left. 3 ball by Payne is an air ball. So we get a break here. Let's see if we can convert. Get a couple of points or 3 points closer. We've got a lot of work to do. Can we recover from a 22-point deficit with just over 11 minutes to play in the game? This is Vassar. Vassar, he'll drive under Dorr, now inside out. Montez hands the ball off to Callaway. Callaway rolls to the right, outside the arc. Back to Montez, to Vassar. To Williams. Williams in the lane. Spins back to his left. Left-handed jump shot's good by Williams. Let's see, we used up a tremendous amount of clock there. 56-36. And getting defensive stops on the other end of the floor has not been good. Here's Dorr. Dorr will spin under the basket, lays it up and scores. Dorr is the best player on the floor in this game. He's got 17. 58-36. Vassar, now then to Dayton Williams, outside the arc. He'll pull up in 17. Shot flat, no good. Easy. Rebound taken down by John Logan. Rebound by McDaniels. He'll cross over. He will drive the ball across the lane, lifts the ball to the basket. Shot, no. Rebound, Montez. In transition. Montez ahead, splits the big circle. He'll drive up inside, reverses, and rolls it home. You don't see Montez go coast to coast very often, but he did it for his first basket. We're down 20 with 10 minutes to exactly to play in the game. Here's Dorr in between the circles. Guarded by Vassar. One hands the ball to start the offense right to Taylor Smith. Back to Dorr. Wanted to shoot, can't do it. Feeds the ball back to Bryant. Now then Dorr inside, scores under Ephraim. Christian Dorr with 19 points. 60-38. Off to Callaway. Callaway works it left, now back right, inside, spins around the lane and gets bumped and fouled. Foul is on Taylor Smith. That's only his first foul. 16 foul on Logan. We committed only 3 fouls in the second half. Malinini checks back in. Ephraim will go to the bench. And across the way, Montez, right baseline, will inbound the ball. Montez. He'll dive, pass it in deep to Vassar for 3, and it's an air ball. Out of bounds to Logan. With 9:20 to play in the game. Here's Dorr, one-on-one against Vassar. Vassar playing with those 3 fouls. Dorr up top. He'll take a step to the left, now back to the right with his back to the basket. Lobs it back out high to Eves. And Logan content to use as much clock as they can. 9 minutes to play. Here's Marcus Eves against Dayton Williams. Williams, as Eves drives left, now inside out. There's a shot fake by McDaniels. Inside the arc, jump shot flat, no good. Rebound is a loose ball picked up off the floor by Malinini. Feeds the ball to Callaway in transition, 3-on-2. To Vassar. Vassar dances outside the arc. Still works it. He'll bring it across the lane. Inside out, Montez for three. Good. Alex Montez, his first basket, our third tray. 60-41. Logan has the lead. If you're just tuning in, it's been that kind of day for VU. Now McDaniels in no particular hurry. In between the circles. Bounces off right side to Smith. Taylor Smith will rotate across the lane, backs away. He'll take Callaway to the right. And now fall-away shot by Taylor Smith. Flat, no good. Rebound blocked out by Malinini to Williams on the transition. Here's Dayton. Feeds the ball inside, intended for Montez. A good read there by Dorr on the steal. He'll bring it back slowly across the timeline. Dorr in between the circles. Challenges Vassar and backs away. 7:47 to go. Dorr very content to run down the clock. 10 seconds to shoot. This is Dorr. Dorr will dive under Vassar. Throws it up inside. No good. Rebound Malinini. Here's Vassar on the move. In transition, 2-on-3. Vassar outside the arc. One hands the ball to Callaway. Three in the air by Callaway is off, no good. Rebound taken off the right side by Eves. This is Marcus Eves quickly. Down the left side, Taylor Smith inside, lays it up and scores. Logan has made us look feeble today. 62-41 for the 7-minute mark. Vassar will drive left past the elbow against Eves, a mismatch size-wise to Williams. Williams will drive Dorr inside. Back to the basket. Lost the ball in the lane, picked up by Dorr. Pushes the ball to Cameron McDaniels. You can see the shoulders. Here's a drive left by McDaniels inside, and shots blocked out of bounds. I think Montez got a block, and now the under 8 media timeout coming up. It's John Logan 62, Vincennes 41 on the Trailblazer scoreboard. Underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road, back in 1 minute.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, emerging needs, medical equipment, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Right now we're on track to absorb our worst home loss since the 2014-15 season when we lost to John Logan, 105-88. So Logan has played an inspired game in here today, and coming off the adversity they faced, not having a floor to practice or play on. And Coach Smith-Peters has done an outstanding rallying his ball club in this game today. 62-41, a 21-point Logan lead. Kyrese Lukens is in the lineup for the Volunteers. Ball comes in, thrown away. It was intended for Eves. Vassar with the steal. He'll drive it to the left elbow, jump shot, no good. Rebound tapped off the glass by Williams. Comes down to Payne, and Payne will bring it on his own across the timeline. Now then to Eves. Here's a handoff to Lukens, back to Marcus Eves. Eves at the left elbow, inside, shot is up, no good by Bryant. That was a partial block by Malinini, comes off to Williams. Williams quickly down the left side, back to Callaway. Callaway gets under the defender in the lane, inside out. Here's Vassar for three, and it's good. Dre Vassar gets his third tray. He's got 17. 62-43. 6 minutes to go, and our undefeated record is going to be down the drain. This is Marcus Eves. Eves will rotate to the lane. Tripled up down low. And there's a long three ball off, no good by McDaniel to the Callaway. Ahead to Montez. Montez, and he throws it away. Great read by Payne on the steal. Eves ahead to McDaniels. He'll pause spot for three. Flat, no good. Rebound by Callaway, and now we're playing a little bit of street basketball. This is Vassar. Spots for three. Shot no good. Rebound tapped up, no. by Williams. Rebound comes off to Malinini. Turnaround jump hook is up. No. Rebound comes off to John Logan, to Alexander Bryant. 5:15 to go. This has been a quiet crowd. The biggest cheer of the day was for the ceremony honoring the 65 National Championship team. From that, it's been all downhill. Here's Marcus Eves. Very patient. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. He'll bring it up at the point inside the circle. Shot's good. Eves picks up his 12th point, 8 here in the second half, 64-43. Vassar in the big circle. Now then to Montez. Or to Vassar inside Malinini to Dayton Williams. Goes up, can't roll it down. And the rebound comes off to Marcus Eves. With 4:20 to go in this one, the Blazers are going to be 21-1 in about 10 minutes from now, if the game lasts this long. Here's a dive inside by Eves, goes up and scores as he got underneath Williams. Vassar brings it back. We may drop down way in the low top tens. I don't know. This is Vassar. Now then Callaway. Callaway up top on the point. He'll bring the ball to the left side. Vassar for three. Got it. His fourth tray of the day gives him an even 20 points. 3:44 to go. Problem is nobody else can score. We have nobody that can score. 3:37 to play in the game. You take away Callaway and Williams and Vassar, and now then we get a foul called on Montez. His first personal foul. Vassar has 20 points. Callaway has 9, that's 29, and Williams has 9, that's 38 of our 46 points. Nobody can score. Dorr returns. Barfield checks in. Decker's coming back, and now we have the under 4 media timeout. 66-46 on the Trailblazer scoreboard and written by Lou Hughes. Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Logan has the lead. Back in 1 minute.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Well, the Blazers have to really do a lot of deep thinking here and soul searching to get ready for this coming week. We've got to go with the Lincoln Trail, and they're playing well and capable, more than capable of beating us, and so is Shawnee on the road next Saturday down in Ullen. So this VU team is taking a huge step back today, and we've got to turn it around here in the next few days practice-wise to get ready to go on the road for 2 games a week next week. Down with 3:29 to go, down by 20. This will be Logan's 11th win of the season and 6th straight overall. They play like this, they will not lose the rest of the season. Across the way, this will be Dorr, although all their games will be on the road. Comes in to DeCarl Payne. Payne guarded by Callaway to Eves. He'll hold it high. He'll chase by the screen. Down the lane to the right side, deep right Decker. Now then Dorr, and Dorr will back away. Christian Dorr has had one heck of a ball game. He had a high of 26 earlier in the season. Free throw by jump shot by Dorr, no good. Rebound Malinini. That was near the top of the free throw line. Now then Callaway down court. Back to Malinini. Puts it down one time. Feeds the ball to Vassar. Inside. Gets under the basket. His shot's blocked, but a foul called on Eves. Second foul on Marcus Eves. Dorr has 19 points. His high. I'm sorry. I can't read my own writing. Dorr had 34 in a game against Red Lake earlier. His 13th time in double figures. There's Vassar at the line to add to his total. He has 20 points, 11 in the second half. 2:56 to go. Free throw by Dre is good. I anticipate Coach Franklin's post-game comments are it's going to take a while for him to get here. He's going to have a lot of things to go over at the end of the game that he clearly will be frustrated with, which will be full 40 minutes of the game. Here's Vassar at the line, and he got them both. He's 6 for 6 from the free throw line. 66-48. Here's Decker, lobs the ball into Dorr. They'll try to trap. Dorr gets under the trap, feeds the ball to Decker. Decker across the timeline pass to Eves. He'll bring it up against Malinini inside, lays it up and scores. That's 16 by Marcus Eves. 12 in the second half, 68-48. Vassar looks to the bench, and not much reaction from Coach Franklin. Vassar will drive left inside, changes direction, puts it up, no rebound, tipped and taken by Barfield. We have failed in every category in this game. Down court. This is Eves. He'll challenge inside the arc and back away. Our worst home loss since 2015. Here's a dive by Callaway, or Eves inside. Misses off to the right. Rebound by Montez. Now then to Dayton Williams. Williams will drive the ball across the lane. Inside, changes direction and scores. He finally gets to double figures, 68-50. 2 minutes to go. Dorr, guarded by Vassar. Across the timeline. Outside the arc. Vassar. The defender, as Dorr just dribbles the ball away from him. He will drive left. Dorr to the baseline. 10 seconds to shoot. He'll bring it back across the lane. One hands the ball right side to Eves. Eves with 7 to shoot. He'll drive it across the lane. Gets under Williams. Shot blocked by Williams, out of bounds. 1:31 to go on this one. And a disappointing day of basketball for this Trailblazer team. Dorr lobs the ball into Decker. Decker against Malinini. Puts a shot up. Real good. Rebound taken on the run by Callaway. Callaway, they've got a 3-on-1. Here's Callaway off to Malinini. Inside shot. Nobody's fouled by Barfield. That, I believe, may be the 5th foul on Barfield.
Personal foul number 23. Keyshawn Barfield. That's his 5th personal.
He will foul out of the game without scoring. I was hoping early on we get their bigs in trouble, give us a better chance to go inside, but when we've gotten there, we just can't convert. Alexander Bryant replaces Barfield. As Malinini stands in, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. We've missed 6 free throws in the game to date, but those really have not been a factor today. Free throw is good by Malinini, only his 2nd point. 68-51. One more free throw here by Lorenzo Malinini. Free throws in the air, and he got them both. 68-52. Here's Decker. Inbounding the ball, full court pressure. Comes into Dorr. Dorr will chase by Callaway. On the right side ahead to Taylor Smith. Broken up inside by Williams. Taken by Vassar. Lead pass comes to Callaway. Callaway will drive it inside against Decker. And the shot is blocked down. And a foul called on Vincennes. It was blocked down by Taylor Smith. And Callaway gets the foul, his 2nd. I don't know how do you get over this? You put it out of your mind? Do you stew over how we play? Do you focus on the positive things we can do? Comes into Dorr on the run, down the lane inside. Here's the dish to the basket, and up and good by Alexander Bryant. That's his 2nd basket. 70-52. Montez in the lane, jump shot 14, and can't get it down. Rebound is taken down by Williams. Dayton rotates back out front. 47 seconds to go. Vassar will get bumped and fouled by Taylor Smith. His 2nd foul. That'll put Vassar at the line, where he has 22 points today. Logan's going to go to 11-7. We will still be the leader in Region 24. We have 8 wins. They were 5-1 coming into the game, so we'll be 8-1. They'll be 6-1. We have a 1-game lead. Vassar at the free throw line. Next Wednesday night, broadcast time 5:45 Vincennes time. Women's game tip-off at 6 against Lincoln Trail. I'll be along with the 8 o'clock game. That's going to be interesting. Free throw by Vassar is in the air, and it's good. 70-54. 45 seconds to go. Dorr is trapped. And now we'll get under the trap, leads it out to Smith across the timeline. Taylor Smith comes right to Eves, and Logan is going to run it out. Well, they've got 19 to shoot, and we get a foul called on Vincennes. It's on Montez. His second. And now then, they get a new 20 on the clock. Shot clock with 20 seconds, 30.6 to play in the game. Here's a pass in to Eves. Eves against Williams. He'll put it on the floor against Williams, drives it up inside, goes up, shot no. Rebound by Eves, taken away by Malinini. The Vassar in transition. He'll drive it up inside, deep right side. Montez for three. Shot is too long, strong, and the rebound by Dorr, and that's it. To the half court. Here's a drive inside, and Smith will run into the basket and let time run out. Time's going to run out on this one. Time ran out on the Trailblazers the first half of this game. We were never in it except for a brief flurry at the start of the second half. And John Logan pulls off the upset. Although the play by John Logan today is hardly an upset with the way they took it to the Blazers. In a 70-54 win here at the P Complex. Our worst loss at home since 2015, and that was also by John A. Logan. Trailblazers scoreboard underwritten by Lou Fuse, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1270 South Hart Street Road. John Logan 70, Vincennes 54, back in 2 minutes.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Davies counties as a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford white water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the BU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant, 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features home-style meals, hand-battered codfish sandwiches, soups, and salads. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincennes Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
WVUB Vincennes, a proud part of Vincennes University Broadcasting.
Well, the Trailblazer home folks go home in shock at what happened here this afternoon. The Trailblazers, 21-0 in the season, undefeated and ranked number 1 in the country, suffer a loss to the John A. Logan Volunteers. They win their 6th straight game and improve to 11-7 on the season, and clearly now playing well enough, obviously, to challenge for the region championship coming up in March at Ren Lake. We still have a chance to be the number 1 seed or maybe in the number 2 seed, depending on what we do the rest of the way in our remaining region games. This was the first game of the second round robin part of the schedule. And we go on the road on Wednesday night to play at Lincoln Trail, then all the way down to Ullen, Illinois on Saturday to play the Shawnee Saints. So a lot of work ahead for these Trailblazers to get their minds set to recover from this loss today and go forward and keep winning. 70-54 is the final score. I'll be back after this 2-minute timeout on WVUB.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Imge. They represent residential and commercial listings and sales in southern Indiana and southern Illinois. The FC Tucker Imge office is at 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B. The phone numbers are 812-881-7509 for Robin Montgomery and 812-887-8669 for John Yoakum.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street, formerly United Insurance Services, serving southern Indiana and Illinois businesses and families since 1903 by representing Auto Owners Insurance Company, among many other carriers. They can be reached at 882-3560 or online at walkerhughes.com.
Broadcast support is provided by Buffalo Wild Wings, located at 2407 North 6th Street in Vincennes, where every day is game day. Buffalo Wild Wings features 21 sauces and seasonings from mild to wild for their wings, along with cheeseburgers and hand-breaded chicken tenders. Buffalo Wild Wings is open daily.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
This Trailblazer broadcast is supported by Ular Cadillac GMC, Kimmel Road in Vincennes. They sell new and used Cadillac and GMC vehicles, plus other makes and models, and also have an automotive service department. More information is available at ubilarvincennes.com. Ubilar, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Scoring in the ball game today, first of all, for John A. Logan, now 11-7 with 6 straight wins on the season. Marcus Eves wound up with 16 points. 12 of those came in the second half. He had 6 field goals, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 personal fouls. Justice Decker hit his only basket of Trey in the first half, had 1 foul and scored 3 points. Christian Dorr, thorn on our side all day. He emerged as Logan's leading scorer on the afternoon with 7 field goals, including a Trey, 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 1 foul and 19 points. D. Carl Payne came off the bench to score in double figures with 14 points. He had 5 field goals, including 3 trays. Hit his only free throw as part of a 3-point play, and again had 14. Peter Smith off the bench with 2 baskets, 1 in each half. He missed a free throw, 2 fouls and 4 points. Cameron McDaniels, who started, scored 4 field goals in the course of the ball game. He had 11 total points, and all of those points came in the first half of the game. Alexander Bryant picked up 2 field goals and 4 points. Kyrese Lukens and Keyshawn Barfield both failed to score. Barfield fouled out of the game in the second half without scoring. We trailed at halftime 34-17, and although we scored 37 second half points, we could not solve Logan's offense and defense as we fell here today for the first time this season. Dre Vassar had 23. I called it 24, but one of his second half threes was actually a 2-point field goal. So Vassar had 6 baskets, including 3 trays, 8 for 8 from the free throw line, 3 fouls and 23 points. Jalen Calloway had 3 field goals, 3 for 3 from the line, 2 fouls and scored 9. Dayton Williams, 5 field goals, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 fouls, 11 points. Jelani Johnson played in the first half, did not score. Alex Montez, he had 2 baskets, both in the second half. One of those was a 3-pointer, 2 fouls and scored 5 points. Prince Ojukwu had a field goal, 1 for 2 from the line, 3 fouls, scored 3 points. Michael Ephraim missed a first half free throw, had 2 fouls, did not score in the game. And Lorenzo Malinini, 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. He had 1 foul and scored 3 points. Ironically, this probably was our best free throw shooting game of the season. We were 16 out of 22 from the line. We committed 9 fouls in the first half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the second, total of 14 fouls in the basketball game. So congratulations to John Logan on what they did today, coming in here to upset the Trailblazers on their home floor on this day to celebrate the anniversary of the 65 national championship team that was led by Dan Sparks and Larry Cobb. An impressive ceremony before the start of this ball game with members and one of the former cheerleaders also recognized on the day. 70-54 the finals. Still waiting for comments from Coach Todd Franklin. Trailblazers will go forward and play on Wednesday at Lincoln Trail, and then Saturday, a week from today, down in Arnold, Illinois. That will be a 4 o'clock game in the afternoon. Broadcast time will be 3:30. The women will also play the opener in that game on that date as well. 70-54 the final. I'll be back after this 2-minute break on WVUB.
Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Herman Family Dentistry, a full-service family dental office located at 608 South Quail Run Road in Vincennes. Doctors Eric Herman, Lynn Stein, Karen Shank, John Anderson, and their team provide dental services including veneers, dentures, implants, and more. Appointment information for Herman Family Dentistry is available at 812-882-1572.
Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is underwritten by the Vincennes Laundromat, 1815 North 6th Street. They offer drop-off, pickup, or delivery services in addition to washers and dryers for customer use. The Vincennes Laundromat is open 7 a.m. until last wash at 9 p.m. daily. Their phone number is 812-316-0415.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Jimmy John's at 2361 North 6th Street in Vincennes and 2402 East National Highway in Washington. Jimmy John's offers sandwiches and wraps for dine-in, pickup, and delivery. Their Washington location features a drive-thru. More information is available online and through their app.
This broadcast is underwritten by German American Bank, a financial company offering banking, insurance, and wealth management services to individuals, families, and businesses. German American Bank serves customers in Indiana and Kentucky. More information about services and locations available at GermanAmerican.com.
Support for this station is provided by the Vincennes University Alumni Association, presenting the Alumni Community Series of performances and connecting generations of trailblazers. Find us on Facebook. Stay connected, share your trailblazer pride, and learn how your passion can create a lasting impact. Because once a trailblazer, always a trailblazer.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Lindsay Wealth Management at 2801 North 6th Street in Vincennes. Lindsay Wealth Management offers financial planning and investment services. More information available at lindsaywealth.com or by phone at 812-316-2079.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Ewing Printing Company, where they have served the Vincennes area for 107 years, offering graphic design and full-color printing services. Ewing prints and designs brochures, signs, and banners. The phone number for Ewing Printing is 812-882-2415.
Underwriting support for this Trailblazer broadcast is provided by El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, located at 630 Kimmel Road in Vincennes and 427 West 11th Street in Bicknell. El Corral opens daily at 11 a.m. and offers a menu of luncheon and evening Mexican cuisine with takeout available. The Vincennes phone number is 812-895-9422 and in Bicknell, 812-757-4224 for El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar.
Support for this broadcast is provided by the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, which through the generosity of its donors provides financial assistance for patients, community health projects, technology, and scholarships. The GSH Foundation office is at 328 North 2nd Street, Suite 201. The phone number is 812-885-3192. Underwriting for this broadcast is provided by Memring Motorplex, Hart Street, and Highway 41 in Vincennes. Memring sells new Chevrolet and Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs. Memring also services all makes and models. Memring's inventory of new and used vehicles is available online at memringmotorplex.com or at the dealership. Memring Motorplex is open Monday through Saturday at 1949 Hart Street in Vincennes.
Well, we had a great crowd today for this ball game, and actually Logan brought quite a few fans from Carterville up here to watch the contest as well. And again, the big crowd is driven by the fact that we celebrated the 1964-65 national championship team, and Dan Sparks, a couple of other team members, was in attendance today to be recognized here at VU. We had Fred Keister and Bill Simmons, both from Gibson County, And then Dan, of course, was from Bloomington. And we had a cheerleader as well. I'm sorry I don't have her name written down on my sheet. But we got off to a terrible start in this game. Just simply couldn't hit the basket. And when I do the stats later, because we don't have a statistics person, when I do that later, I'm sure it's going to be the worst shooting game, certainly for the first half, in the entire season. We did end up scoring 37 second-half points. I listed DeCarl Payne with 14 points. He had 13. I did the same thing to him. I did to Vassar. I gave him credit for a three-point basket when it was a 2. That was in the second half. And Vassar, I had him with 4 threes, but only had 3, so he wound up with 23. He was the game's individual high scorer. We only had 2 players in double figures, the other being Dayton Williams, who pitched in 11. So we got 43 of our 52 points out of those 3 players. Only 3 other players scored. Alex Montez with 5, Ojukwu had 3, and Lorenzo Malinini scored 3 points as well. So we've got to go forward now to play on Wednesday night at Lincoln Trail, and that's not going to be an easy task. The Statesmen, certainly, we beat them here earlier in the season, but they're going to sense the kill here. They are 10-6 today, playing at Lakeland this afternoon. That game should be pretty well over. And they've got the region's leading scorer in Mike White, a 6'3 sophomore from Lawrenceville, Georgia, who's averaging 20.3 points a game going into today's game. They also have a couple other players in double figures with Jared Jackson, a sophomore from Peoria, at 13.2, and Jay Childs, a freshman out of Philadelphia, at 10.6 points and 3.4 points a game. So Lincoln Trail will be poised, sensing the Blazers are down a bit and trying to win on their home floor. The last time we lost at Lincoln Trail was in 2022, 65-45 at Robinson. Overall, we're 80-11 against Lincoln Trail overall down through the years dating back to 1975-76. We're 80-11 against them. There's been 5 overtime games against Lincoln Trail, and we're 3-2 against the Statesmen in that department. I'm still trying to fill time here, waiting for Coach Franklin, and we'll try it one more time after this 2-minute break.
Funding for Vincennes University basketball on WVUB is provided through support from Vincennes Water Utilities at 403 Busserin Street. Vincennes Water Utilities offers various payment options, including paperless billing and 24-hour online access. Office hours are 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, and the phone number is 812-882-7877.
Support for WVUB is provided by Byron Bopes Pizza House, 812 Main in Vincennes. Open 7 days a week and featuring pizza, sandwiches, wings, and a fresh salad bar. Online ordering is available at bopespizza.net.
Support for this broadcast provided by Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road, and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue and St. Clair. Selling Marathon and Sunoco gas and oil products. Both locations are open 24/7 and serve hot lunch items, 11 until 2 daily. Cantwell Shortstop and Cantwell Service Center, serving Vincennes since 1968.
Support for Trailblazer basketball on WVUB is provided by Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home, 524 Broadway. Serving Knox and Daviess counties is a funeral service and cremation provider. Goodwin Seavers Family Funeral Home offers services that will help tell the story of a life, with service options that honor each family's traditions and wishes.
Underwriting support for this broadcast is provided by Holmes Plumbing Supply, 1690 Hart Street in Vincennes. They do complete bathroom remodeling projects and feature Lennox systems and Bradford White water heaters. They also do sewer line installation. Their phone number is 812-882-1865. Funding for this broadcast is provided by Wolf Construction Company, 2724 Washington Avenue. They offer new residential and commercial construction plus renovation services. Wolf's current projects include work at the Red Skelton Museum and Godare Hall on the VU campus, Good Samaritan Hospital, and Lincoln High School. The phone number for Wolf Construction Company is 812-882-2260.
Support for this broadcast is provided by Culver's Restaurant at 7 Executive Boulevard in Vincennes. Culver's menu features chicken sandwiches and tenders, cheese curds, and onion rings. Culver's is open 10:30 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. daily.
Support for this broadcast is provided by First Vincent Savings Bank with inside banking locations at 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street, plus ATM services at 3rd and Vigo, Kimmel Road, and ITM service in Monroe City. More information is available at frsb.net and by phone at 812-885-9018. Member FDIC.
Trailblazer postgame show with Coach Todd Franklin and written by Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of athletic training services for Vincennes University. Back after this from GSH.
Support for WVUB is provided by Good Samaritan. A healthier year starts with the right care team. A provider at Good Samaritan can help you take charge of your health. More information on providers can be found at gshvin.org/find a provider.
Coach, we got off to a terrible start. Just absolutely could not find the basket, and it didn't get much better the rest of the way.
No, did not. As always, and as always will be, is all on me. We're so far from being tough enough, physically, emotionally, mentally. Does not resemble one of our teams. Does not resemble in how they respond. And that's on me. It's on me. Either I didn't recruit correctly or I've not trained correctly, but either way, it's on me. So I apologize to everybody that was here. I apologize to anybody that had to watch that. I apologize to anybody out watch the stream. That it's not reflective of what we have put on the floor for the last 28 plus years. So you can get beat, but we got beat, just soft. We weren't tough enough to move the ball. We weren't tough enough to hit open shot. We weren't tough enough to and then we just started doing wild stuff. So we just broke down every way you can break down. We probably got enough stops. We probably even got enough rebounds to have a chance to win, but we were completely dysfunctional offensively because, you just looked in people's eyes. It just wasn't there. So, but it's been that way. I've been saying it coming into today with my team. I've tried to address it. And, you're the big meanie in the room. World all tells you pretty. Even though there's been a number of performances here the second half of the year have not been. And today, Logan was a tougher basketball team. They're more physical. They just chested us. There wasn't anything, confusing. They chested us at every spot. They set some decent screens, but mostly, they just made some plays one-on-one. Like I said, we probably had enough stops. We had some breakdowns that we shouldn't have, and it's hard to continue to defend when you just did nothing offensively. But, I'm a little disappointed, defensively. I thought there was times our bigs need to step over and make a play for us when it was right in front of their face, and they let them go stick it right in their mouth. And there's a few things where we broke down, but they're a team that's going to score the ball, and if you keep them to 70 or under, you're probably going to have to go get you 70 points to beat them, and we weren't capable of that.
I thought in the second half we came out with a little bit of renewed energy, and there for about 3 minutes we kind of got back in the game. We got it down to a 10-point game, and then it just went flat again.
We got it down to 10, and then we had guys that we depend on. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but we had guys we depend on that then went out when we had a chance to get them feeling it, right, for the first time. With plenty of time. It was only 17 minutes left. There was a timeout. We cut to 10. They called timeout. And we had 3 defensive breakdowns in a row. We guys the same guy did it twice, just opened up the gate and let him go to the basket. One was for a 3-point play. And that took 2 people because, their 5 can't make a shot outside of 3 foot. So, we're able to play a one-man zone with the 5, and then, if he helps, then we're supposed to tag him to take so he can't get a roll. So when they're driving on that strong side and get all the way to the basket, it was not only the guy who was guarding the ball that got whipped, but then our big guy who's sitting there supposedly waiting on it wasn't there. He just – and so then they got back up 14, and we missed a couple of little shots. We had in the second half, we'd get the ball where we wanted. We got the ball around the basket as it was. We just – there's guys that we trust and depend on. And just, you trust and depend on. At this level, if you're playing that jersey of Vincennes, there's a certain level you got to rise up and get done. I've said this, and I've said this to our team. You know, our guys like it when, you know, they're at Vincennes, when everybody gives them attention. They like when the recruiters call them. But right now, I don't know that we have guys that like the job. You know, I mean, if you're that guy and you're going to get all this, you're supposed to be the guy that rises up and makes the plays and gives us strength and shows that, right? We got a lot of dudes that haven't shied away from, you know, they'll post stuff on social media and talk about how, you know, they're getting recruited and all that kind of stuff. But then when the moment comes, they don't look like they want the moment. And that's opposite. You got to be the guy who wants the moment, and then all those things come. And I think we've had that a little backward for a while. So we'll see if today was good for us. We'll see if, you know, now these guys got to look in the same mirror I've been looking at with them for the last, 3 or 4 weeks. I've had the same, you know, kind of message. I've seen this coming. But today, you know, it was seen by the world.
Well, we've got to travel to Lincoln Trail on Wednesday night. They are 10-6 playing at Lakeland today, and they've got the region's leading scorer in Michael White at 20.3 per game. They're going to be a formidable team to play on their own floor.
Oh, you know, if we're going to score 17 points in half, there's not very many people we can play against. You know, they played man-to-man defense and chested us up. And, you know, they would just switch any exchange away with our guards, and they pushed on us with their chest. That's it. I mean, there wasn't anything else. I mean, that's what was being done. And, you know, we might have touched some people on some screens in the second half occasionally, but not hard. We didn't touch a soul in the first half. I mean, there was not a screen set. Got a lot of things we call screens. You know, there's a lot of sets that we call with screen actions. Most of them all do. If you watch this game film, I dare you to show me where we hit a person in the first half. I mean, it just didn't. So, you know, you get kind of acclimated to the fact that I don't have to do certain things, and I still get all the attention, and I still get all the, you know, the accolades, and everybody around you tells you you're pretty. And if coach says something, well, coach is mean. You know, there wasn't a shock. I think most people, if you sit and watch me a lot of the day, I was down here with my legs crossed and looking at Coach Davis like, hey, you know, here's where it is. And if anybody'd like to tell me, you know, we got a lot of guys that want to go Division I. If you can tell me where we would call actions for somebody that was going to perform like a Division I player today, I'll take that into advisement, and I'll try to design things around that person, because I didn't really have anybody, you know. And we didn't run stuff real well in the first half, but we still didn't get the ball around the rim. He just never finished. And we got kickouts, probably had 6, 7 wide open threes, of which nobody hit one. I mean, none. And, you know, you can't go backward and win a game. You got to have to go make plays and do things. And, you know, I don't know if that means guys need to get in the gym more. I couldn't tell you, man. I mean, like I told these guys, I said, hey, man, this is year 29. We've been pretty darn good. You're being put in the same positions that the guys for the last 28 and a half years been put in. You know, if you can't get to the level, then you're not the level. And today we didn't have the level. So I'm going to see if I can find somebody, but I'm not going to find them. They're going to tell me. And if somebody wants to tell me that they're going to play with enough strength and toughness and want to set a screen, Dave, we, at 38 and a half minutes in the second half, had 0 points from the post. None. 0. We did not have a point. I think late Mala hit a couple free throws after missing several, but
yeah, he was 3 for 6
at the end. He hit them. But to that point in time, no matter whatever we had, and a lot of the game plan night, we were going to go at him down there because we needed to do that. We did not have a bucket. So again, that's on me. I'm obviously not coaching it well enough, teaching it well enough, getting guys to rise up and play the way we have had guys in the past well enough. And so it's always on me. I mean, you know, whatever it means, whether it means we didn't bring in good enough players, whether it means that we didn't coach them well enough, or it's a combination of it, it's my responsibility for us to be much better than we were today. But I do think we got a lot of guys on this team that need to look in the mirror. And if you want to continue to get the attention you've got, and you like to get the attention that you get from playing at Vincennes, and, you know, all the accolades and all the good things and all the scholarship opportunities and et cetera, then you need to get a little bit tougher and start rising up and getting your job done, because this was the first loss the second semester, but offensively, particularly, we have not been at our level at all the majority of the second semester. And, we've talked about it, but we've just left it there. One of the true signs of toughness, commitment, personal toughness, is your ability to step up there and hit a free throw. You go to the gym, it's just you.
And this was one of our better free throw shooting games.
But right there in the second half, we just, again, you get guys going up there. We get actually quality plays who can't make it. But that's been that way all year. So underneath all the victories and all the good stuff and all the things, there's been an undercurrent of, all this stuff where we need to get tougher, work harder, stand up tougher, has been silly. Coach is silly. He's a silly man. Just won about 82% of his games for all these years, but he's a silly man, right? Well, I think most everything I said about the way it works today was exactly what went on. And, we'll see if we got people that need this bad enough. I use that term a lot. Do we need it? Do we need it bad enough to set a good screen? Do we need it bad enough to go up there and get strong off 2 feet and finish a play? Do we need it bad enough to get in there and work until we're going to hit that shot when it gets kicked back out? Do we need it enough? Because you either do or you don't. And if you don't, all those nice little accolades they've been getting, they go away. And they should go away because you get them because you got it done. So I'm going to go in here and see if I can figure out how to get some of these guys to figure out that the stuff we've been telling them was right and the toughness level they got to get to is right. And at the end of the day, all the excuses and all the stuff won't matter. You have to go out there. Today, we were out-toughed. Congratulations to Coach Smith-Peters. He has got his team tougher, more physical, more focused, more determined since we saw them last. And today they were more of those things than us. I feel very badly about that because we've prided ourselves on that over the years. And that's my job, and I apologize to everyone.
And we'll get better for Wednesday night. Comments of Coach Todd Franklin, the postgame show underwritten by the Good Samaritan Hospital, the official provider of athletic training services for Vincennes University. Again, the final today, it was John A. Logan in an upset win over Vincennes. Final score 70-54 here at VU. I'm Dave Hunter. Thanks for listening. Good evening.
This exclusive broadcast of Vincennes University basketball has been brought to you on Blazer 91.1 WVUB Vincennes through underwriting support from
Jimmy John's, 2361 North 6th Street.
The Vincennes Laundromat, 1817 North 6th Street.
The Vincennes University Foundation and Alumni Center.
First Vincennes Savings Bank, 615 Kimmel Road and 2612 North 6th Street.
Cantwell Shortstop, 625 Kimmel Road and Cantwell Service Center, Washington Avenue in St. Clair.
Ubilar, Buick GMC Cadillac, 626 Kimmel Road.
Lindsay Wealth Management, 2801 North 6th Street.
Buffalo Wild Wings, 2407 North 6th Street.
Holmes Plumbing, 1690 Hart Street.
And the Good Samaritan Hospital Foundation, 328 North 2nd Street.
Support for Trailblazer basketball also provided by
Herman Family Dentistry, 608 South Quail Run Road.
Byron Bob's Pizza House, 812 Main Street in Vincennes.
Good Samaritan Hospital, provider of VU Athletic Training Services.
Walker Hughes Insurance, 509 Main Street.
El Corral Mexican Restaurant and Bar, 630 Kimmel Road.
Robin Montgomery and John Yoakum, FC Tucker Realtors, 2801 North 6th Street, Suite B.
And